Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Noah, and once again, welcome back to another video. So you can already see from the title and thumbnail that I'm going to be doing a review or verse of the Blox Flyer and Maniac Flyer SC bikes. I've had this bike for well over 6 months now, and this bike for over a year and 6 months now. And they're both really good bikes if you're wheeling, if you want to do combos. So let's get into the differences, size comparison, how tall you have to be, and everything about them. I'm gonna start off with the Blox Flyer, a classic. The reason I personally got this bike is because it was the right size for me. The SoCal Flyer would have been way smaller. If you look back at it today, it just wouldn't have fit me. We have the blue SC racing seat. We have blue spoke skins. We have cool stop brake pads, which are way better for braking power. We have ODI lock-on grips, blue brake line. We have a blue Ride Spy sticker. We have, of course, probably one of the biggest upgrades on this bike is the Maxxis hookworms and the super big Honking handlebars. If you're looking more into swerves, this bike is actually good. I personally think that a fat tire, I can swerve on this better than this. However, combos on this bike are not bad at all. I did learn some combos like crisscrosses, seat stands, tap dances, everything like that. And I also do think the bigger handlebars make 10 times a bigger difference just as how they feel, the wideness in them. And yeah, also want to mention that this bike was $620 off of citygrounds.com. Another place to buy your bikes is ridespy.com. They also have a ton of bikes, products. That's where I actually got these spoke skins. So go check ridespy.com out. That's where I got the sticker, spoke skins. Go make sure to check them out. They have a ton of products. All right, let's move on to the Maniac. So this Maniac, I've already customized it a lot. Blue ODI grips, Shimano XT 2-piston brakes, big Honkins, super big Honkins, Odyssey Retalk pedals, Ride Spy reflective grip seat, blue and yellow Ride Spy spoke skins, SC Bike Life sticker, and blue Ride Spy sticker right there. As for this bike, comes around $769, I believe, right now, $9. So a little bit more than a Blox Flyer, but you get what you purchase for. I think the bike is a really nice bike for combos and stuff. You guys see me, I really like to do combos, so that is also a really nice thing to do. I also do have the Ride Spy seat clamp, so go make sure to check Ride Spy out. This seat clamp and seat and spoke skins really make the bike look 100 times different. They add a nice aspect to the bike, and the seat is by far one of the greatest updates I've ever gotten. Just how it feels and the reflectiveness in it, and yeah. Is it recording? All right, so after all the specs and all the details, let's get into what bike you should buy and what bike you shouldn't buy. If you're around 5 foot to 4'10" to 5 foot, this bike is really good for you. You're still growing, you can fit on it. However, you may feel a little bit small in it at first. You have to get used to it. It's gonna feel big, especially if you buy a bike used with different parts like this bike. It will feel a lot bigger than you would stock with the big honking bars and normal stock tires. However, this bike is really nice, and you can buy it used for around anywhere from really $200 to how much I bought it for, $620. There are some people who will put it over $600, but those bikes usually come with a lot more product, a lot more better parts, better brakes, and all around it's a better bike. This is when I grew on this bike. I didn't have to actually sell it. I didn't have to get rid of it. I didn't have to buy a new bike. I just upgraded the parts, and that's something that I like with that I can do with these bikes. I can upgrade the parts. So when I bought these handlebars, I kept myself away from buying a new bike for an extra like 3 to 4 months, which is really nice. And these handlebars actually made me better. Maxxis as well, they're gonna make you better. In my mind, they're thicker. They give more balance. They just have better. They're just better overall. Also, you guys can buy new brakes, hydraulic brakes for room brakes. They are the Magyar HS33. Those are the best brand to buy, best brakes to buy for rim brakes, I believe so. If you don't want to spend that much money on brakes, you can buy cool stop brake pads, which is saving you around $140, $150. As for Magyar's are like $160. But you're getting what you pay for with hydraulic rim brakes. They are amazing. They're super touchy. And yeah, but let's move on to the Maniac Flyer, and then we're going to talk about which bike to buy. The Flyer comes with 27.5 by 3-inch tires. So if you're on my height, if you're like 5'2", no, actually 5'4" to 5'10", get this bike. Of course, there's other bikes out there you can get, but depending on your height and depending who you are as a person, it doesn't matter which bike you get. really, it doesn't matter. Like, I could still ride this bike. Personally, I just wanted to upgrade because I wanted a new bike. This one was getting old on me. But you can still ride bikes. I know a kid who's literally my height and he rides a SoCal Flyer. But however, that SoCal Flyer is upgraded with a lot of different parts. So most people who are bigger on smaller bikes for their size, they do have upgraded parts, so just keep that in mind. However, it doesn't matter what bike you ride. You can wheelie any bike. However, these two bikes are a good comparison because it really shows how big of a difference from a 26-inch to a 27.5 bike it is. This thing also has fatter tires. If you do want to go with a fat bike that is 26-inch, I would invest in a fat quad or a fat ripper. However, I really don't want a fat quad. I've been looking for one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions about both these bikes, I do have reviews on them on my channel, whether it's the Maniac Flyer and whether it's the Box Flyer. But without further ado, that's gonna be for the video. Make sure to follow my Instagram, noah.johnson14. I have all my information on there. When I post new videos, it'll be on my story, and cool edits that I make, and just if there's a write-out, I'll post about it on there. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, as well, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And where I got the parts on all these bikes, they will be listed in the description below. So there's mostly Amazon links or Ride or Spy links. That's the two main links. And yeah, I hope everyone has a nice day, and that's me for the video.